everyone, this is the jolly old Santa Claus, and today I found another motionette. It's about this tall. It's actually quite a big motionette. I only had to adjust one thing. So the switch had a loose connection and the switch was falling apart. So you know what I did? Is I took duct tape, black tape, really good black tape, and I taped the thing as tight as I could. I left the switch on and taped the switch as tight as I could, and now there's no loose connection. I can move it around no problem, without any problems. So that's a good thing. So without further ado, let's turn it on and show you this really cool motionette. Probably the best. This is probably my favorite Santa that's in a Santa suit that I own. I don't really have a favorite. As you can tell, it's working really good. And the one thing I like about this one is I have two motionette Santas that do this. Actually, no, I have three. I have the one that sits in the chair, the one that holds the letter, and this one. There's motionettes that the arms go this way. I like when one arm goes up like that and the other one goes side to side. I like that motion. It looks really good. And that one does this. I like it a lot. Now I feel like the more this one, gets used, the better it'll move. You can just tell from the way this is working is I don't think it was used a whole lot, which is kind of crazy. I'm not sure what year this one is. So here is the motionette. I tried to move it enough where you would see the face, and you still can't see it. So I will turn, I undid the light there a little bit. You know those animated light bulbs, right? Like the size of this, and they're animated, like they flicker. They're animated flickering Christmas lights. And what I think I'm going to do is take this one out and just keep it until this one goes out eventually. But as you can tell, I can move it and it will stay on. No problem. I can move it either way and it will stay on. It's in pretty good shape. Really good shape. Maybe if I move it back a little bit more, it will doesn't really change much, but as you can tell, it's working really good. And I'm very pleased with it. I have plenty of Santas that wear Santa suits, but this is definitely the nicest Santa that's wearing a Santa suit that I own. Motionette of a motionette. Um, it helps slightly when I move it back. I'll just leave it off for the video so you can actually see its face. Actually, you know what? Screw it. It's a really cool motionette. And it's a pretty big one. I paid $27 for it, and I know that's a little much, but the angel that I bought was 24, and it was smaller than this. It was like up to here, and it was 24. At least this one is 27. But you know what? The Bible's Permissions thrift store. I don't have any problem with the store. And I think one problem, actually, you know what? I do have one problem. I will say it in the video. So I do have one issue with Bible's Permissions, is they're paying too much money. Like, if this came with the box, that would be understandable. I would be like, okay, $24, it comes with the box. You can't be really disappointed, right? But $27 without the box, like, that's almost like, it's like, okay, $27, it fully works. It's in really good condition. It looks basically brand new. And I'm pretty impressed with it. But I will say one thing. It should have cost, this thing should have cost around, like, this thing should have cost around $12.99, at least $12.99. But I'm not disappointed. You know, it's really nice. You know, I don't have this one. There's definitely a difference. Usually when I see a Santa motionette that wears a Santa suit, I'm not usually like, oh, I really need this. But, you know, since this one is different, there's definitely a difference. There's the face with the lights. But I'm not disappointed. It's a very nice motionette. I'm glad I got it. You know, it's great condition. Really good condition. It's not really disappointing. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the thing I had taped so the connection would stay good. But, you know, it's really, really nice. I'm pretty pleased with it. Really great condition. Really, really good condition. These collectible figures, you know, the ones that plug in last quite a long time. And as you can tell, this is like a 1997 or 1989. This is probably around 1989 at least. Around there. But actually, I would say this guy's around the 90s. I wouldn't say 80s. Not this one. It's really cool. Not too many of these motionettes that you find at thrift stores work. And the Bible store, they make sure all their items work. They make sure it's in great condition. But it's overall a really nice piece. And, I didn't think it was going to be there when I went again. It was there since last week. And I'm surprised no one bought it. So, I don't know why no one was buying it, but I go back there and I was surprised it was still there. I really was. I was very surprised this thing was still there. I thought someone would have bought it. But I'm glad I went back, because when I went back, there was nothing there. Not a thing. I went back, and this was the only animated thing there was there. Now I didn't just get it because that was the only thing there. I really like this one. This one's really nice. And I don't have many of these motionettes where the arm goes up and down and the other one goes side to side. I don't have many motionettes that do that, so I got it for that reason too. So it is different. It is different. And plus, I don't have a Santa. Actually, you know what? I do have a Santa that wears a Santa suit where the arm goes up and down, but it's not like this one. This one is very nice. I am pretty impressed with it. Not going to lie. The arms move just enough, and it's really great, you know. I'm probably not going to be buying any more motionettes until I actually find one. Like, I'm not buying any more motionettes till I find one that's like, I'm trying to get a Charlie Brown motionette. I don't have there's a Santa's Best, in my opinion, makes the best motionettes out there. I don't know what company this one is, but it's very good. Not as good as Santa's Best, because Santa's Best makes the best motionettes out there. They make Charlie Brown motionettes. All kinds of different things. I think they make reindeer motionettes too. There's a Rudolph motionette I'm trying to get. I don't have a reindeer one yet, and I'm hoping to find one that's I need a reindeer motionette really bad. I don't have one yet. I'm trying to get a Charlie Brown motionette because I don't have one yet. But, maybe one will pop up eventually. I don't know. And I was thinking, when I get my own house someday, I'm going to get little stools, right? I'm going to get tiny